Hello everyone, it's Serpent, and welcome back to another episode in Serpent Land. So, something I didn't know is that apparently I have the head plugin that Exumavoid made, and I remember now that I've realized that it's on here after killing a zombie villager and being stunned at what it dropped. I do remember putting it on and messing around with it a little in a creative world, but I didn't actually remember that I have it on. Anyway, that's just a small portion of what I want to talk about quickly before we start. There's been some strangeness afoot in this iron farm business, and I don't know what to make of it. But first, let me sleep quickly and get it ready to show you. I have here an ordinary iron golem spawning platform, but if we leave, wait for it to load, and play again. Come on. Wasn't this slow earlier? Hello? See what I have to put up with? Look at that. If we do it again... If we do it again... Come on. It's hard to make a dramatic point when you're constantly being interrupted. And now. Hello? Oh. That's interesting. So, as you may have noticed, whenever I get on, or almost whenever, at least to such an extent that that's the only time that hasn't happened, there's an iron golem in the exact same spot. Whoa. What happened? This is, an intriguing change of events. Earlier I got about 30 golems in here, and now only 2 of them? What's going on? Hold on. So, I want to try and solve this little mystery together, or at least be flummoxed together, because this is a bit confusing. So, as I said, earlier I got about 30 iron golems stacked up in there with this little weirdness, and I am wondering whether or not this could be, whether or not this could be a chunk issue. Perhaps this sub chunk is corrupted. So I am going to break a block right here. Okay, that was a bad choice. Right here. Still a bad choice, but not as bad. Okay. And when we leave and join again, is that block going to reappear? That's the question, really. Because that would explain why the golem spawns every time in the same place. Hello. Boring video so far. Aha! So, not corruption. That's good, at least. I don't want my world corrupted already. It's only been a couple of months. Anyway, let's see. What else could it be? And I'm out. What else could it be, though? Because if it's not corruption, then it must be something about the game or the design of the farm or something. At least I think. Also, this might explain why it's so blah blah hyper efficient. Spit out fish. So I'm a little bit confused, confuzzled. I'm going to do it a couple more times and see if the weirdness persists, but actually it might even be whenever this thing is loaded that this happens, because whenever I walk over, there's always a golem burning in lava, and it's a nice sight to be greeted with, of course, but it's a little bit odd. Oh yeah, And last time I did that, paused it and left before the golem actually went into the tube. Another one spawned, or its position was reset. So hold on, if I hate gravel. Why am I building in gravel? Don't put me. Grumble. So what I was wondering before I was so rudely interrupted was whether or not if the so basically when I spawn in, or when the golem spawns in, it goes towards the center and falls down into the hole, right? But if I pause it, then I think it also might reach the center and fall into the hole before the other one spawns, and we're seeing the other one fall into the hole, which didn't make any sense likely, but we'll see here. So I'm wondering if there will be 2 golems here or just 1. The suspense is nerve-wracking. 2. Interesting. So my earlier little hypothesis thingy that when you pause it and come back, while the first one's still in there, and then you come back and you see what's in there, the first one's already fallen in, and that's a second one, which is what I was trying to explain earlier, and I think I managed it a little bit better that time. So yeah, now there are 3, and this is not something I can really explain, unfortunately. Not too, yeah, I don't know. really, I just don't know. Are you going to go? Yeah, okay. Okay, so that is a tad confusing. Not really sure what to make of it, to be honest. But I suppose it's not really hurting us. It's just getting us extra iron, I suppose, which is a little bit cheaty. But I don't know what to do about it because I can't stop me from loading the game up. That's just something that happens. Obviously, I'm not going to abuse this because he says as he pushes the button and gathers iron from 4 iron golems that he just spawned in like that. But obviously, I'm not going to purposely abuse that. But yeah, that's a really weird thing, and I really don't know what is actually happening. Anyway, though, I think it's probably about time to move on to the focus of this episode, which, in short, is trying to get enough iron and other stuff to make a full beacon, because I want to eventually sort of what am I trying to say? I want to eventually get a haste 2 beacon, obviously, because that's what you get from a full beacon, and that allows you to get Instamine, which allows you to rip through stone like it's butter. So, what I wanted... Frostwalker my foot. So what I wanted to do was I want to dig out a slime farm, obviously, because, well, not obviously, but I need to dig out a slime farm so that I can get slime to repair the TNT duplicators for my tunnel bore, and then I also want it for other stuff, but mainly to make more tunnel bores, hinting at what might come in the future. But don't worry, we won't be doing that just yet because we just did it. But in the meantime, we need a beacon, and that is on its way, I suppose. So, if we pop that into the storage system, you can see that we do indeed have quite a lot of blocks ready. I'd say probably a stack and a bit, seems like that. And we obviously don't have enough there. We need another stack of blocks and then another half stack, and that's going to be a pain to get. But I think we hopefully can do it this episode. Maybe I'm going to go AFK at the Iron Golem farm because that's how you get iron. So hopefully we will have a beacon when I get back, although it's going to take many hours of AFKing, because that thing is quick, but not that quick. Wow. Well, we are back, and, this thing is working an absolute treat. We have 10 blocks of iron, which is almost enough to make the whole... No, I'm just kidding. We have the whole beacon all set up, and it's in my ender chest, which isn't currently on me. The AFKing took a lot longer than I was expecting. I don't actually remember when I started, but it's currently the day this should have gone out, so that's never a good sign. But in the meantime, I do have a pig head, so that's good. But once again, the beacon is ready, and I have the slime chunks found. In fact, I found them a long time ago. All 3 of them, all right next to each other. Right now, I'm just trying to get a little bit of experience, and hopefully that will give me enough so that I can put mending and unbreaking on my elytra, which would be very nice. In the meantime, though, what we're going to be doing is just quickly getting ready for the little slime farm project down there. I'm just going to go down there and get all the slime chunks mapped out a little, so that I know where to dig, and then we can build the beacon, and all that will be pretty good. Oh yeah, the what I was trying to okay, oh, I missed. What I was trying to think of earlier, that just in that last clip that I couldn't, was that little iron golem thing, the whole weirdness that we couldn't figure out. It's not happening anymore, and I didn't change anything. It's yeah, I'm just going to ignore that, pretend it didn't happen. In the meantime, though, I did mine some wood and get charcoal, so we'll have plenty of charcoal for torches, and yeah, that's about it. So let's get ready for that. Oh wait, no, do-it-yourself beacon kit right here. This is what I want to show you. See, all that goodness. Calamine the Great. Calamine is a mineral. Anyway, yeah, I shall. Wait, do I have efficiency 5? That could be an issue. Let's see, do I have efficiency 5 in here? Or efficiency 4, rather. Feather falling 4. And another feather falling. Uh-oh. That's not good. I really hope I won't have to do yet more AFKing, because that would just be, absurd. So let's head over to here and see if there are any books in the fishing farm. Nothing in there. Power. Let's see. There's an efficiency 4 silk touch. I don't know if I want to use the silk touch up though. On a fortune pick. Ow. Oh, yes. Yeah. Haha. Excellent. So, now we can put that on the, on my sword, and then, not on my sword, why would I want to go mining with a sword? I can put that on my pick, and we don't have to get rid of the silk touch from the, other book, which is nice. Actually, I just found this in my, tools, armor, and other goodies chest, while I was, getting my elytra. So, I think I'll be using that one. Although, of course, whoops. No inventory space. Although, of course, we do need to go to the end and repair it, so I'll have to do that, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem, and I really need the ender pearls anyway. Da-da-da-da. Yeah. Haha. Excellent. Now I can go jump off the cliff. Except that I don't have the, except that I don't actually have, any durability in it yet. But still. I'm not sure how well this will go, though, because I have, well, for 10 ender pearls and I think 2 levels, it took that much durability off my sword. So I don't think this will last very long. But but still, we can keep going. Well, we are one sword down, and we have about half the elytra and that much of that. And it's not so, I don't know, well, it's going to take a while, that's the point. But, I think mainly I'll just get my elytra up to a decent amount of durability, and then we can stop. Also, okay. I want enough XP so that I can put the, why are words so hard? I need enough XP to put efficiency 4 on the, on this pick as well, so it turns into efficiency 5 as a backup, because this one isn't going to last the whole time. I could explain. Oh, right, this. Yeah, I was eating, and I accidentally right-clicked with an ender pearl, and I teleported myself straight into the enderman, and I escaped, but then the endermite, which had spawned from the ender pearl, the one time it would have actually mattered, it punched me back into the enderman, and, they finished me off. Sniff. Well, I suppose it's only another small % of my total number of deaths. But what is that number? No one will ever know. 110. It is now time to fiercely battle that endermite for my items. Are you guys still mad at me? Oh, good, okay. Give me the elytra, give me the pig head. Everything else can despawn. No. Okay. Let's see. All that's good. Let's see, yeah, okay. I think I've got it all. Oh, well, I wouldn't know what I can't pick anything else up. Let's see. Yeah, pop all that on. Okay. Aha, my axe. It's a very important thing. Okay. Now I shall slay the rest of these enemies. And efficiency 5. Haha. Yeah, okay. So, that's all good. Let's put this boat back in. That one always gets out of place for some reason. It's a very, very persnickety boat. Anyway, time to, well, I suppose set up the beacon and then start mining out the slime farm. Yes, sirree. We have here a beacon. Not haste 2 yet, but it's a beacon. So, now, if we pop that in, and haste 2. Come on. Haste 2. Yes. It's glorious. It brings a tear to my eye. So I've just quickly dug out these, these 2 chunks right here and here, and I think I'll do 1 layer on top of this, and then we're just going to be, for now, making a 2-layer design. So, so that's basically it. I'm just going to dig out the other 2, or this next layer of chunks right up here. Hold on. I'm getting right there. right there, and just basically another one of these, but moved up 4 blocks. And there we go. We have the 2 layers dug out. Now all we need to do really is, well, also we will want to be lighting this thing up with jack-o'-lanterns instead of torches, but mainly what we want to do is just dig out the sides a couple, well, 3 blocks, so that the slimes will spawn out, well, fall out, sorry, and then also dig down 3 blocks like that. Well, okay. 1, 2, 3, like that. And then we want to dig down a little, and we'll have water streams to magma blocks down there. Well, the trench is dug out. Obviously, I still need to dig the parts where it connects up to the little platforms, though. So basically I need to dig this out so that it extends all the way over to the other side of that trench, so that the big ones can fall out. And we also need to do this upstairs as well. So, yeah, I need to do that, and then we'll actually have a fully functional farm minus water streams and a killing system. So I guess a bunch of platforms and a trench. Well, both my pickaxes are a little bit deceased at the moment, as you may notice. So basically, I'm going to see if I can mend them up with by putting them in the anvil, because I don't want to go back to the end. So let's take a quick peek at that. Hold on. And that one, no. That one, no. Okay. Well, unfortunately then, that's about all I have time for today. Also, it's about all the time in the video today, so hopefully you enjoyed this one. I'll see you in the next one, where we will finish off the slime farm completely, I hope. And in any case, this has been Serpent, wearing the pig head, glorious as always, and goodbye.